Hey, so I just want to make a quick video on my updated Atlas chat that I'm doing now. I made an Atlas chat before the league launch, but I'm not doing a different one because the league mechanic has changed quite a bit. Yeah, I've made quite a bit of currency, as you can see. I think in total now, maybe 900 divines made. I'll see all this currency, then plus what my character is worth and all that. So yeah, honestly, my league's going pretty well, and this is an insane league for MF. If you're wondering, this is by far the best league we've ever had for MF. Nothing else comes close. You just need a really strong character. Yeah, let's talk about my MF strategy real quick. So it's the basic 8 mod. So the only thing here I'm doing different now is Legion / Breach. I want to talk about this real quick. So why am I doing Legion and Breach? Last league I never did Legion at all. And also this cemetery is wrong. I'll change this, whatever. But you want to do this on Burial Chambers. I'll talk about Burial versus Crimson Temple in a second as well. So Legion / Breach is very strong because how the league mechanic works. Essentially, it's like NEM 3. So if you played back then, you know what NEM 3 is. You just want to add the most amount of rare mobs to your map. Yeah, you don't care where they come from. So Beyond, Legion, Breach, Abyss, all these mechanics are extremely good. Legion especially, I have found to be extremely profitable. With like the Sex and the Scarabs being quite high in price right now. And you're not even selling emblems at all in the same shot, of course. Yeah, so I think Legion is 100% the move on Burial Chambers. Now the problem with Crimson Temple is you can't really run Legion, you can't really run Breach, you can maybe run Abyss, and that's really it. So, and there's also this really nice website called Maps of Exile, which will tell you like the value of each map. So right now you can see Burial Chambers is quite ahead of Crimson Temple, like 20-25% more value in terms of cards. But even when these reach equal, Burial Chambers is still gonna be the better map because you can run Legion on Burial Chambers. You can't run Legion on Crimson Temple. Like, yeah, you can, but it's so much worse, right? So that's the whole Burial Chambers versus Crimson Temple. Like eventually I'll probably go Crimson Temple because 7 years of bad luck just becomes really expensive as Mirror goes up in price, stuff like that. Yeah, this is my updated Atlas strategy that I'm doing. I think this is just better than 8 mod. Last league I thought the 8 mod strategy, like right here, was by far the best one if you're a solo player. Now, I don't even know if 8 mod is the best anymore. This one might just be better, or they're just so competitive that you can play either or, which is really good. That means 8 mod compass price shouldn't be that insane this league because it won't be the single best strat for solo MF. So yeah, this is my updated MF strategy. If you have any comments, just leave a comment below or just join my Twitch. I'm streaming every day, of course. Also, if you are wondering about Abyss, the only reason I'm not doing Abyss is you kind of want maps with additional projectile. The problem with that, buying those maps are quite hard. It takes a really long time. It's mostly for group play, and you really need to use Gilded Abyss Scare, but you need Abyss Sextant. It's extremely strong, 100%, but you really need a lot of things to make Abyss work. I don't really know if it's a feasible thing as a solo player without adding too much hassle to your gameplay. And the plus projectile Abyss maps might just become too expensive because yeah, Abyss probably is the best thing, but you need those proj maps. Yep. Anyway, I hope that answers your questions. As for the other strats, I don't think there's a reason to do Elder anymore currently over Legion. Maybe in Crimson Temple. Harvey might be good. Had to test because it's really good beyond. Lots of rares. Harvey does spawn lots of rares. Ultimatum instead. I'm going to delete this, but yeah, Ultimatum instead. Don't do Ultimatum. It turns out Ultimatum is pretty bad, unfortunately. Legion, pure Legion tree, pretty much the same as Breach one. No difference. It's just adding, this one has Breach, and Breach is pretty whatever. Don't need it. It's mostly Legion. And then yeah, the 8 mod tree. 8 mod tree is always going to be extremely strong because people are always going to need maps. So keep that in mind. So if your build can't handle Legion / Breach, then just do 8 mod strat. Also, I guess one more thing to touch on for in this video. If you don't have Headhunter, if your character is not strong, make your maps weaker. You want to do the league mechanic. So how do you make your maps weaker? You don't use on a Nightmare, right? You take this out. You don't even need to use Deli. You take out Beyond, right? You take out literally all the Beyond nodes. Take out the Beyond Compass and use Magic Pack Size, for example. You want to run the map with Enrage, Strongbox always. Ambush and Map Device, and the lead mechanic. That's the baseline you want to do. So take out lead mechanics like Beyond, like Delirium if you can't do them, because the lead mechanic's just that worth it. I think currently the lead mechanic, I don't know, it's somewhere around 4 to 5 times more loot in your map. I average probably 2 divines a map right now, of raw divines, right? Not profit. I probably profit like 6 to 7 divines a map. It's absolutely insane. So yeah, just make sure you always do the lead mechanic and just take out Beyond and Delirium if you need to, because it's just that worth it. And yes, you can do this without Headhunter. I started MF this league with a 60 divine character, but you do need a strong character. I also do think it might be viable without Headhunter. I mean, without Magic Find, but I'm not really sure how much profit it would be. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, that's the video.